Listen up, Bears fans. This is not a drill. Major seismic shifts are happening right now. Moves that will reverberate through the NFL and fundamentally redefine our beloved Chicago Bears for years to come. We're talking about critical decisions, insider details you won't hear anywhere else, and a strategic vision that's finally taking shape. Prepare yourselves, because the future is unfolding with urgent speed. The financial landscape, our draft strategy, and the very core of our defense are all in play. Every single action taken by Ryan Poles right now has immense impact. You absolutely cannot afford to miss a single word of this.
Let's dive headfirst into the bombshell that just dropped, because it's generating ripple effects across the league. On March 5th, 2026, our Chicago Bears made a significant, undeniably strategic move, agreeing to trade wide receiver DJ Moore to the Buffalo Bills. In return, a 2026 second-round draft pick. Now, let's be clear, this agreement cannot be officially finalized before March 13th, but the writing is on the wall, people. The impact? Immediate. $5 million in salary cap space for our team. $16.5 million. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, and frankly, I'm thinking it too. DJ Moore was a phenomenal talent, a true weapon, a legitimate #1 receiver who, despite inconsistent quarterback play, consistently produced. His connection with Justin Fields, fleeting as it was, gave us glimpses of what could be. Losing a player of his caliber, a player who gave his all every single Sunday, it stings. It absolutely does. It's an emotional gut punch for many fans who saw him as a cornerstone. But let's cut through the noise. Let's get to the cold, hard truth of the matter. This isn't about sentimentality. This is about ruthless, calculated asset management and the long-term vision of Ryan Poles. This is a general manager making a definitive statement about the future direction of this franchise. You don't trade a proven commodity like DJ Moore, especially one who is still producing at a high level and on a reasonable contract, unless you have a plan. A big plan. $5 million in cap space isn't just pocket change, it's ammunition. It's the kind of financial flexibility that allows you to attack free agency with aggression, to secure those high-priced veterans who can instantly elevate your roster. Or, and this is critical, to potentially absorb a significant contract in a trade for another superstar. This move screams one thing to me. Ryan Poles is clearing the decks, preparing for a monumental splash. He is meticulously positioning the Bears, our Bears, to be major players in shaping the roster for years to come. This isn't just about freeing up cap space, it's about signaling intent. It's about setting the stage for what comes next. The pain of seeing Moore go is real, but the potential upside, the strategic advantage this creates, is monumental. This is a cold, calculated decision that hurts in the short term, but could unlock a future far brighter than we can currently imagine. But what does this tell us about the next piece of the puzzle? What does this cap space allow us to do in the draft? And what kind of players are now firmly on our radar?
If you want to keep getting exclusive insider insights like this, the kind of raw, unfiltered truth you can only get right here, then you need to subscribe right now. Don't miss another beat. Hit that button and join our community.
And speaking of the future and players firmly on our radar, let's pivot immediately, because what Pro Football Focus, PFF, is now confirming about Colston Loveland, it's exactly what our most passionate fans, the ones who truly understand this franchise and spend hours dissecting tape, have been screaming about for weeks. This isn't some random speculation. This is an objective, analytical powerhouse like PFF validating the intuition and deep dives of the Chicago Bears faithful. PFF confirming what fans already knew about Colston Loveland, a potential draft prospect, isn't just a casual acknowledgement. It's a flashing red light for the rest of the league. It means the talent evaluators, the analytics gurus, are catching up to what our scouts and our most astute observers already saw. This kid is special. Loveland, the tight end from Michigan, isn't just another body. He's a versatile, athletic weapon who can create mismatches all over the field. Our team desperately needs offensive weapons, multifaceted threats who can block effectively in the run game and then seamlessly transition to a legitimate receiving option downfield. Think about it. The cap space freed up by the DJ Moore trade, what does that signify? It means Ryan Poles has the flexibility to not only target high-profile free agents, but also, crucially, to potentially maneuver in the draft. If a player like Loveland, a consensus high-upside talent, starts to slide, that cap space gives Poles the liberty to make a move, to trade up if necessary, to secure a player he believes is a perfect fit for our evolving offensive scheme. This isn't just about drafting a good player, it's about drafting the right player, a player who fits the vision, who complements our existing pieces, and who can grow with our future quarterback. Loveland's skill set, his hands, his athleticism, his ability to be a legitimate receiving threat from the tight end position is exactly what our offense needs to open things up. PFF's confirmation simply means the secret is out. Everyone in the league is now aware of what our savvy fans and diligent front office have known for a while. This is about building an offensive ecosystem, piece by painstaking piece. We're not just looking for talent, we're looking for fit, we're looking for impact. But while we're building this offensive juggernaut, what about the other side of the ball? Is Poles only focused on offense, or is there a grander defensive plan brewing behind the scenes?
Now hold on a second. Just when you thought Ryan Poles was all in on offensive firepower, a new, incredibly encouraging update has just hit my desk regarding a defensive star from the New York Giants. And let me tell you, this could be the absolute missing piece for our defense. This elevates the entire conversation. Despite earlier, frankly, discouraging reports suggesting a pursuit was a long shot, new information suggests there's still a very clear, viable path for our Chicago Bears to aggressively pursue and potentially acquire a game-changing talent from the Giants. This isn't just some vague hope. This brings genuine optimism for our defensive sector, and it speaks volumes about Ryan Poles' comprehensive strategy. Let's connect the dots here, people. $5 million in cap space. That's not just for depth, that's for impact players. Then we hear about PFF confirming the undeniable talent of Colston Loveland, signaling a potential offensive weapon in the draft. And now, whispers turn into legitimate shouts that a defensive superstar from the Giants is still on the table? This is not a coincidence. This is a meticulously orchestrated plan by Ryan Poles, a chess match where every move sets up the next. This isn't about making a few minor adjustments. This is about a full-scale assault on mediocrity. A defensive star from the New York Giants. Think about the impact. We're talking about a player who doesn't just fill a role. We're talking about a player who transforms a unit. Imagine the synergy, a revamped, explosive offense supported by a defense that can absolutely suffocate opponents, a defense that can create turnovers and generate consistent pressure. This isn't just about adding talent, it's about adding a game wrecker, a player who commands double teams and elevates the performance of everyone around him. The domino effect of these three stories combined is undeniable. Poles isn't just fixing holes, he's building a fortress, a championship-caliber roster from the ground up. He's demonstrating an aggressive, decisive approach that should thrill every single Bears fan. This is the kind of bold, strategic decision-making that separates good franchises from elite ones. He's not content with being competitive, he's aiming for dominance. This move, combined with the financial flexibility and potential draft capital, shows a cohesive, aggressive strategy. Poles isn't messing around. But can he actually pull off this monumental defensive acquisition? Can he truly bring this star to the Windy City?
This is not just another offseason, Bears fans. This is the offseason. Ryan Poles is making moves right now, in real time, that will absolutely define the next 5 years of this franchise. From the cold, calculated, yet necessary trade of DJ Moore, to the validated excitement around a promising draft prospect like Colston Loveland, and now the resurgent optimism surrounding a potential defensive superstar from the New York Giants, every single piece is falling into place for a monumental shift. The question isn't if the Bears are serious about winning, it's how dominant they intend to be. The DJ Moore trade, the Loveland buzz, the potential defensive superstar, what single move excites you the most? And what do you truly believe is Ryan Poles' ultimate vision here? Let me know your thoughts, your passions, your frustrations in the comments below. We are in this together, and the future of the Chicago Bears is unfolding before our very eyes. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over.